Seguinte, pessoal, mais um set aqui do Mystic Era da 1v1, beleza, do Muse Wars, que é um campeonato aí, até onde eu sei, patrocinado pela própria BMG, que é a produtora e o estúdio que faz Brawlhalla. Seguinte, a gente tem Flower versus Rage. Eu sinceramente não conheço o Rage aqui, tá, gente? Mas vamos tá vendo, é um Ugin. Eu não sei como é que o Ugin tá no meta, mas eu acho que ele deve continuar tá bom, principalmente no 2v2. E Flower, a gente sabe que é um grande player que vem evoluindo pra um carai, né, nos campeonatos. Então a gente já espera que venha um bom resultado dele, porque ele joga muito bem com as duas armas que a Yumiko tem, né. E seguinte, não se esquece que eu criei um canal novo, tá, gente? Pra postar gameplay de outros jogos pra vocês, super editadas, tá? Bem legais, bem divertidas, bem humoradas. Se você gosta de Damiani, se você gosta de Games Edu, eu acho que você vai gostar também, tá? Tá no comentário fixado, bora lá.
D6 beam already thrown out. I feel like there's been like 10. Oh, what? Was that intentional?
Okay.
That weapon throw hit? Was that just swag points? I don't know. But Flower definitely got the lead here. Nice Enlight though coming in from Raid. Tries to get the GC Enlight. Gets the reverse air off the wall into the clash.
Oh, Clash, mano, que triste.
And Raid somehow. Yeah, AJ, somehow Raid got that stock and the
Caraca, nice wake up, mano.
shutting that down immediately. Flower swapping, yes, to the bow. All right, filling each other out. Raid also gets the axe. Nice. And Light getting off
Nice,
the
there we
stage.
go.
Flower.
Cider
Very
comes
nice reversal,
in.
though.
All right, we're seeing a lot of back and forth here. Silent comes in, Neutralate as well. Neutralate into recovery. That lands very nicely. Does knock Raid into the yellow of that stock. You're seeing Raid kind of being the aggressor, trying to take advantage of the range of Axe, kind of keeping Flower in a little bit closer to go ahead and do that damage buildup. But as we see that now, we're kind of seeing Flower take advantage of that range that he's kind of been given. But Axe, with how it works, you kind of have to be like in the short, medium range to be able to do damage buildup or even land an attack. So that Cider does come in clutch. Now we're going to see Raid use that weapon as range.
Puta vida, mano.
This is a reversal side air with that bow to go knock Raid into that final stock.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that was a bait towards
Yeah.
Raid. That like downwards movement there from Flower, and it definitely worked. Nice Cider though coming in from Raid. Not enough to KO Yumiko. The second one will definitely do it, and now equalizing stocks. Raid probably wants to stay on the lance. Yes, he does. And now with a weapon advantage, never mind. I will never say that ever again. Because
Oh,
never-
but right now,
Mano, bizarro, ele já recuperou todo o dano que ele tava pra trás, mano. Olha isso.
the bow is really good for them, but that land
No caso, o Rage, tô falando.
the problem along with that side air because it's so quick with Lance. And if you give a recovery frame opportunity for Raid to take punish on, you're gonna allow them. But now Raid with no weapons throws
Oh,
it by
man.
mistake. You're seeing Flower punish that weapon starve him, tries to do something, but Raid gets a two-piece combo no matter what. Oh, that Lance comes back, the Cider lands. We're seeing their clash.
Puta vida, mano. Que KO triste. Levar um GPzão não seco assim.
Yeah, that heavy ground pound read. As soon as you get on the wall, you gotta be so careful because you never know when
We saw Flower just miss recovery back to that
Bora lá, sem mudança de pique, sem mudança de mapa. Let's go.
from
Mapinha clássico já, né?
there. But now we're going into game number 2. And if you're Flower, you're like, hey, I need to do what I did the first 2 stocks, but I can't let what happened in the final stock impact me. Go into it here, see what I can do. Maybe play a little bit more hammer to kind of out-aggress that.
Yeah, most definitely. And it seems now like Flower tries to play a bit more retraced, like a bit more calmer now, a bit more relaxed, especially on the hammer, just to try to adapt to that explosive lance, as you said.
Yep.
But yeah, it's looking back and forth now. It seems like they both got some downloads going, but that side, they're killing KO so early. Oh my goodness!
Okay, there
That
we
was
go.
such an early KO.
It was indeed.
That was
but
almost
Stomp
yeah,
Cider
that was
though.
abnormal.
Stomp Cider does come
Yeah.
in clutch. We do have the
Nossa
recovery that is an
senhora.
Especially with the
opportunity.
buffs.
They tried doing that, but the falling
Say it.
Cider does land. Tries to land that signature. The Neutralite misses. GC Neutralite misses.
Oh!
Mano, o que foi isso?
Right afterwards, And GC
That almost
Silent
KO'd.
Dare comes in, leads into a
Oh my
side air.
goodness! Oh my goodness!
Are you f***ing kidding?
Cara, quem que é esse Rage aí, mano? Que eu não tô ligado.
What is this player?
Vocês estão ligados que o Flower bateu de frente com o Kaina, né? Quando eles jogaram lá. Mano,
No, we'll definitely have to see, but that Silent Dare does come in. And side air from Flower into a weapon throw, picks up that hammer, tries to get the knockout option. Tries to go for a neutral air, but I think does side air instead. And now we're seeing a Silent neutral air into recovery. The recovery misses, but overall, we're kind of seeing
Stomp there.
a
Okay.
stomp sider come in from Flower, but I think this game might go over to Raid because look how big of a lead they have.
Yeah, that's a massive lead, and I mean, yeah, you are Yumiko. You could cheese some stocks, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work on Raid, especially how confident he looks on this rocket lance right now. Look at that!
nossa senhora, olha essa CGR.
Perfectly played.
Aliás, os dois são level 100, mano. Doideira.
Plays out here on screen. I mean, we saw a lot of Sair dares. We saw another Sair lead into a second Cider knockout. Like, Cider is the knockout option for that. And I think
Those
when it comes
Sairs.
down to that, like going through that, 287.
Especially on the lands, but it could be on the bow as well. I mean, those end sigs and those side sigs on the bow, they hit hard
Yeah.
when they hit. Like, you gotta be careful.
Small Roads End, esse mapinha aí que o Yus tanto joga. Vamos ver se vai ter alguma diferença. Eu acho que é interessante pra Yumiko, né? Ela não tem tanto potencial de KO. Ela tem pouquinho dano. Então a Yumiko sofre um pouquinho pra conseguir o KO dela, tá ligado? Então pode ser interessante pro Flower conseguir com os KO de Hammer um pouquinho mais cedo.
And hopefully allow them to do more more damage buildup on their opponent. And hopefully stay away from the ledges, because these ledges
lands.
are where Raid is just going absolutely diabolical with these side airs.
Yeah, I mean, I would say just for Flower to stay away from the lands. It's been so scary so far. And whoa, that was
Caraca,
interesting.
nice.
Stomp Sair coming in from Flower. Tries to get the D-Sig bait properly into the stomp. Yeah, it was right.
Yeah,
But
Raid
did
was getting a
not
little bit
manage to
cocky.
get it.
And Flower did get
Yeah.
that punish. And the Stomp Sider is going to go and throw that out. Not going to lead into a knockout just yet, but it might lead to one here shortly. Through the signature again.
Oh.
Nope, Stomp Sider.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a classic right there for the hammer, for the buffed hammer, I should say. Definitely a good KO option. And now Raid on the back foot just slightly. If he gets a Sair, maybe he will manage with like a bit more less damage. But man, Flower keeps building damage on Raid's second stock. Gets the Sair, gets the KO as well. And now probably wants to swap to the second lance. Priming it right away, yes. And now, nice. Silent down air.
Yeah.
Yup.
There. Into. Oh, he's going to go ahead and lead
Into
into an
footsies?
option of. Yeah, lead to footsies, into Sidelight Dare option. And then you're going to
Into
see
another
Flower.
session of footsies.
Yeah, we're seeing Flower going off the ledge in this footsie situations that we might see Raid take advantage of that. Oh, and he's also reading the recovery frames of that stomp. Oh no, Raid's coming with the side. It's going to lead into a knockout
Risky.
option probably here. Weapon throw. Oh, into a signature by Flower to neutral air. Flower has the momentum, but he
Okay.
gives it away. Gives it to Raid, and Raid comes in with a
Stomp
side air.
Sair.
Misses that, but a Stomp Sider comes in clutch. It's going to lead into an offense like indicator here, but as I say that, off
Caraca.
edge side air.
Se eu fosse o Flower já estaria destruído aí, viu?
Stock, and Flower's pressure is not working against Raid.
I mean,
Mas
again, that's maybe
ele é
because
bom
Raid's pressure is
player,
just
né? Acredito que ele consegue
overpowering on the
voltar.
lands. Flower is just trying to fight here, but it's looking kind of dire in terms of just this matchup overall. Seems like Yumiko's struggling so hard against Olgrim. Or at least maybe just Flower against Raid's Olgrim. It just seems that way. Stomp Sair, though, comes out from Flower, equalizing those stocks, priming that second hammer, maybe? No, back on the bow. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Nice nair. Tries to get the second nair. Okay. Trying to find a landing here, Flower. Okay, gave Raid some space there, and that was probably detrimental for Flower. That was so much damage on the
Nossa.
accidentary
Mano.
cider conversion to get that game away. And
3-0, velho. 3-0. Nossa senhora. Não se esquece do meu novo canal no comentário fixado. Um beijo. Raid passou pra próxima bracket, mano.